When I first walked in, it's like you smell delicious chocolate. As soon as you walk in, it like gets you craving for it.
Haley Lancaster is visiting her grandma and friends from southern Iowa.
They talk about this place all the time.
So of course, Lancaster wanted to tag along.
That's where they get a lot of their chocolate, if not all of it. And so I said, well, take me with too.
And she was not disappointed.
I think I'm in the Willy Wonka movie.
Co-owner Rebecca Burns feeds on this type of customer joy.
I enjoy making people happy.
And she's done just that these past 2 years with her business partner, Jennifer Williams, by her side.
We think so much alike, it's not even funny. It kind of scare each other sometimes.
The two started off as morning workout buddies until one day, the gym was closed.
Jokingly, we were like, what are we going to do with our mornings? And she's like, you know, I've been working on getting my candy shop up and running. I'm like, that sounds so fun. And she goes, well, you should do it with me. I'm like, okay.
I'm like, if you're serious, let's do it.
That chat took place in July of 2013, and by October 2013, they were up and open for business.
It was pretty exciting.
From there, they have gone on to create more than 80 different types of chocolate. Here at the Shameless Chocoholic, one of the best-selling items is their caramel choco chip. They take a regular potato chip, throw some caramel on it, wait for it to harden, and then dunk it in milk chocolate. Throwing it on the conveyor belt and letting it dry.
Oh my gosh, I think everyone has to try those.
Creating these delicious treats is one of Burns' favorite parts of her job.
Oh, the creating, coming up with the new flavors, and then when I do create them, watching people eat them, because that's like the funnest part, is the expressions on people's face when they actually try something for the first time and they're like, their eyes roll back in their head and they're like, oh my God, that is fabulous. That's my favorite part.
This wasn't the first time Burns had experienced this kind of reaction to her candy, though.
August of 2001, it was called the Old Fashioned Candy Company, and I started it in my house.
That business grew into 3 different shops, one in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and the other 2 back home in LeClaire.
We were open until 2008 when the economy kind of took its toll.
That was the beginning of the end.
I had to make some really hard decisions, and unfortunately letting the shop go was one of those decisions I had to make.
But she missed it, and so did her loyal customers, who made comments like,
please open again, you've got to open again, we miss you, we miss your products.
This faithfulness to her and her labor of love is something that Burns says blows her mind.
I know I had a great customer base before, but people still from 5 years, 6, 7 years ago are coming in and going, you know, there used to be this really great little candy shop in LeClaire. I'm sure your candy's really good, but it's never going to be as good as theirs. And I'm just like, oh my God, that's me.
Since they have reopened, business has been nonstop.
It's been crazy. We see about quadruple the business that I saw in 2008.
And she wouldn't have it any other way.
The power of chocolate can change your mood. It can bring such joy to people.
And who wouldn't want that? Haley Gibbs, Dateline SAU.